I'd like to welcome those of you guys who are just rejoining us for even more of Knights of the Old Republic 2, the Sith Lords. Alright, so I found another Jedi, so yay, we've pretty much wrapped up Nar Shaddaa, and the fourth one died. So...
That's a shame.
Yeah, turns out for Nar Shaddaa to get the Jedi to show up, you have to do like X amount of side quests.
That sucks.
A little bit more dexterity, I don't mind that. What stealth? Damn it. Sneak attack level 5. I don't want stealth run, I want something else. What should I have? I'm not a duelist because I don't use single-handed weapons. I already have lightsabers as my proficiency. Should I do quicker regen? I already have melee weapon. I already have lightsaber finesse. Mobility sounds nice. I can run faster. I can act faster too. Got toughness. Master Jedi defense. Plus 6 defense or run faster. Master Force camouflage. Destroy droid. Okay, fine, I'll take it. Master energy resistance doesn't sound bad. Do I have my Jedi defense? Mind trick is if I want to sneak past them. Let's see, any other ones I have?
I was just watching that Family Guy scene that you posted.
Oh yeah, from something dark side.
The one with the Boba chicken?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This attack always hits.
To be clear, the chicken, the Boba chicken and the chicken character in Family Guy are the same thing.
Yeah, because it's essentially a parody of the Star Wars films.
Yes. I remember what happens to him in It's a Trap.
Nothing. I'm not sure if he gets knocked down into the pit. I want to say he does, but it's been a while since I saw that.
Sam. I think the idea of the whole chicken thing in Family Guy is a little stupid.
Oh yeah, it really was.
A chicken attacking Peter Griffin, like what?
No. It's like, have you seen all of the fights?
I think it's like the intro fight, the one where The chicken just comes out of nowhere, cracks a punch at Peter Griffin and all that at his house.
Let us proceed to facilitate communications, recitation, and bring about the termination of hostilities.
These shits again.
Systems failing, Master.
That's why I have an anti-droid lightsaber.
Systems failing, Master.
Now, where the hell is Watto? Oh.
Is that actually Watto or just some other guy that's the same species?
Same species.
I don't remember.
He's a Toydarian. Mind tricks don't work on him.
That and Huts
You interrupting me
don't work.
What?
I think it's the same voice actor though.
You? Ah, alright. You help me, I help you. Fine, I'll do for you. But don't ask of Fasa again. What else? Now that freighters can depart safely, I can use a good pilot. Fasa can do this. Good. I'll send someone for him.
Come back to the light. A little bit. Oh, right. I forgot, Goto is part of my crew now. Well, not necessarily part of my crew per se. He has a little interrogator droid acting as a proxy for him. Probably go back and assemble my crew. So yeah, that makes... How many worlds have we visited? I'm counting Duxon and Onderon as one, so that's already resolved. And you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Unnecessary observation. Targets acquired. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications, recitation, and bring about the termination of hostilities.
You know, if you wanted to get T-1000...
Systems failing, Master. Systems failing, Master. Systems failing, Master.
Jedi business. And a bunch of droid weapons to boot. Silly droids, blasters are for smugglers. And bounty hunters. Can I get out of here yet?
Well, I got Empire Strikes Back on Amazon. And I noticed that they had changed. Do you remember that part when Luke is hanging off Cloud City, like hanging on?
Yeah, just barely.
Yeah. And they come up and Lando rises up to get him. Well, in the original version, the sky was blue there. I think it was an error. Now they've changed it to be sunset. It's little things like that they fixed.
Yeah, I think I mentioned this before, but at least it's a lot better than what fucking happened in Blade Runner once. One of the channels advertised that they were airing the final cut, but there was one part that was a smoking gun that would tell me if it was the director's cut or the final cut. The part where when Roy finally gives up the ghost, he lets his dove up into the sky. If it's the director's cut, the sky is blue. If it's the final cut, the sky was still stormy and black.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn it, HDNet, you fuckers lied. I was hoping to see the final cut for once. I had the director's cut on home video. I didn't see the theatrical cut, but I heard the theatrical cut was kind of trash.
It is.
Yeah, especially with Harrison talking over everything, and we're like, you don't need that.
It has a happy ending too. But the interesting thing is the story. Well, I guess the directors and final are sort of ambiguous.
Yeah, because like after the
you've seen,
I've seen the original ending.
Okay. You've seen the second Blade Runner film, right?
I have 2049. Well, had it on home video. My folks have it, but yeah.
Okay.
And also, I watched it during my last business trip, like 2 years ago.
Well, they pretty much went with the theatrical version ending. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I restocked all of my mines. I have 50 deadly fragmentation mines. That means if I want to go... yeah, I burned up a whole bunch of mines during wrapping up the second half of Nar Shaddaa. I'm glad that I did all of M4-78 before this, or at least a big chunk of it. At least quests that I could do. Because that whole minefield saved my ass. It's like, oh, you want to disable the minefield? No, I want to salvage all the mines. These are all mine. It's like, mine.
Seagulls are awesome. I got that my cup for Disneyland.
Disney World and Disneyland must have a lot of cool Star Wars stuff now.
And before I finally forgot, I actually bothered to print out the lightsaber forms guide, so I'm like, oh, frickin' yay. I don't have to complain about that anymore. And no one allows anyone to dress up as like full-on Jedi or Sith in the park.
HK-47, I did not realize that you still existed, especially now that the other generations are activated.
Query, what is it you wish, Fat One?
I see that your recent reassembly has not affected your behavior core, nor your attitude.
Statement. If I require a similar diagnostic in the future, I shall seek out the Iridonian.
Oh, I do not think so. There is much work that needs to be done first.
Query, have we had the misfortune to meet before? I believe I would have remembered one as large as you.
Oh, yes, we have met. And I have not finished with you yet.
course. It would be my pleasure.
Meditation envy?
Why don't you go sit on a rocket?
Calm down. What is your problem?
I don't want to talk about it.
Alright, you know, Atten, sometimes it's no wonder you can't figure yourself out the way you lie to yourself all the time. I've hunted a lot of people in my line of work, but I never met someone who wants to get lost more than you do. I've got a pretty good idea why, but not the whole picture. I will, though. My advice? Come clean before I find out.
That guy, I don't trust him.
I do. I mean, he's alright, I guess. He's like someone who watches too many holovids. Or teaches them.
Yeah, you're right. He's boring.
Yeah, and that puts him a few ranks up the ladder from you.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm not boring.
No, you're more like a shifty, lying idiot with a tendency to complain about every little thing and offer only small bits of helpful advice if pressured. He'd get beaten to death on Nar Shaddaa almost as soon as he landed, though.
Oh, that's good to hear. Thought I had some competition there.
Oh, well, it's not really a competition. I mean, you're kind of an idiot, Atten, and you don't shower enough, and you scratch your equipment when you think no one's looking. Don't take it too hard, though. That still makes you better than most people I've met on Nar Shaddaa.
Thanks.
And stop watching her. She's got enough problems.
Quite a lively day on the ship. Especially now that we have a full crew.
Yes, I'm using the communication system. I need to report back to my superiors or else they will send someone looking for me. I would rather not cause a scene by having them show up unexpectedly while we're attempting to secretly find the Jedi Order. Yes, it is a Republic transmission, but do not worry. I shall use discretion, and the people with which I speak can be trusted.
Who's he talking to? The Senate?
Indeed. And what message is that? Ah, so you are the T3 unit I've heard so much about.
Which can help save the galaxy.
Yes.
I picked up a transmission to Telos.
Ah,
Who was it going to?
that is not your concern.
That's where you're wrong. Who was the transmission going to?
The transmission was for the Republic. If I do not check in with them, they would send someone after me. I would rather we travel unnoticed for now. They will be unable to trace the coordinates of the transmission.
So you are a spy.
I am a representative of the Republic, doing research on missing Jedi, as I have said. I am not a spy. I am here to protect her.
Okay. Yeah, I have a bunch of things to put in here. Okay, so, some upgrades. Ooh. Huh, a stealth projector. So many weapons here, but I don't have an upgrade slot. Okay. More bullets. Many types of shields and defenses are ineffective against Sonic. This is an ion cannon. Wonderful. This is stupid sometimes. Oh yeah, I gotta upgrade these droids. I gotta upgrade everybody. Oh, right. Where were we? Okay. Beats. Precise shot level 2. Of course, he's a Terminator. He needs to actually be able to shoot something. If he can't shoot anything, then what's the point of having him?
So you don't get a Wookiee on this one?
Nope. Integrated assassin protocols. 20% chance to 1/2 of the target's remaining life applied after normal fortitude plus. Ah. Oh, okay. So, instant critical hits. Improved sniper shot. Okay.
Do you think any of the quests are going to more require lots of sniper shots?
Huh?
Do you think there's going to be some, the next quest you have to be on in which you have to be stealthy and require sniping by chance?
There's no such thing as sniping here. Because if you're attacking with stealth, the instant you attack, you have to use like the element of surprise. It's not like you can just sneak in and out and do like Metal Gear-esque level shit.
Yeah.
Looks good. Precise shot level 3. Plus 4 damage with ranged weapons. Okay. He has a lot of constitution. So, who are you? Droid upgrade class 2, more repair. Of course, yeah, strength. Yeah, don't bother putting strength on a droid. All your droids use guns. So yeah, give him dexterity and con, but don't bother with anything else. Right over. It's 2, Scramble droid. Cause a hostile droid to fight for you. Okay. Blaster pistol weapon focus, yep. I'd rather make sure that dexterity and con, alright, just to make sure they don't go to the friggin' scrap heap. Dual strike, My droids to be able to hit something when double teaming. Forgot dexterity, it's not just a accuracy plus, it's also a little bit of death plus, or rather evade plus. Constitution just affects health, yep. Start dual strike. You guys eating something out there? Jeez, how many levels is everyone? Master Gearhead. That's nice, but a little bit of toughness. Okay. Plus 30 health, that's good. Ta-da! to level up. Why can't I do that from the ship?
So now you know.
Yeah, that one we picked up on Dantooine, he's a spy for the Republic. Yet she still listens to him.
Is he now? How curious, but not unexpected.
You knew about this? You knew he was a traitor and you let him on board?
Oh, but there are so many betrayals already. The fact that one serves the Republic is minor betrayal compared to hers. If she has chosen him, then she has chosen the Republic, and all that means.
What are we gonna do?
For now, nothing. But remember your loyalties. I will call upon them in time.
This is...
You know, I think it's time I gave your cutting laser a little boost. It works fine for repairs, but we could use your help in a firefight. Don't worry about it. We'll make sure they keep you out of their scopes. Hey, it's something for Goto to be jealous of, right? Think of it this way. You can keep Goto in line with it.
Nice.
Iridonian, if I might have a moment.
What is it, Goto?
I have spent some time in the presence of your remote, and the upgrades you have performed on him are quite adequate. I am impressed with your work, though less so with your remote itself.
What's wrong with my remote?
I find his use of resources, energy spent on frivolous things, to be an unsightly waste. But it is obvious you have some skill, however slight, in the upgrading of machines. I want you to provide me with similar upgrades.
I should be able to do something. I will see what I can do next time I have a free moment.
So, does this mean I have to smack the crap out of Addit and Kreia?
I have to.
Sorry, I'm just gonna spend like the next 20 minutes upgrading everyone, and we'll see where we'll go from there. What should I give my brave little trash can? Bonus with pistols, not die, or hit better when double teaming? Wait a minute, he has an infinite shield.
I don't know, how about not die?
True. And meanwhile, for my technical specialist... What the hell was really Ballador's case anyway, other than just be a droid coordinator? Yeah, he's made out of glass. I really should have given him toughness once when I had the chance.
If you've got some time, I'd like to see what I can upgrade for you.
Yes, I do have a few moments to spare for your work. I would like to know what he is doing here, though.
He helps me out with repairs. That isn't a problem, is it?
I suppose not. Perhaps in working on my circuitry, your assistant will learn something about how a fully functional droid is constructed.
Now witness the firepower of this fully
I would appreciate that. Our group has little in the way of time to spare, and I would not want to delay you from your other duties.
Right. Let's get you open.
Fully armed and operational battle station.
I have to say, you are put together quite well. There wasn't much to do.
As I told you, my design is streamlined and efficient, though I am pleased that you were able to make some improvements, and this was not just a waste of my valuable time.
There were a few things from my remote that I was able to integrate into your construction.
I see. Well, thank you. I'll let you get back to your work.
+1 dex.
Iridonian, I would like to speak with you about your assistant.
My assistant? Oh, right. What is it?
I believe he has it in his head that my relative size is comical. I find his disparaging beeps and whistles to be quite annoying.
I thought only utility droids had size issues.
If I am to continue to operate with him, I would appreciate it if you spoke with him about this. Otherwise, I will be forced to find a more permanent solution.
Well, he is pretty big, so, don't be surprised about his orbit. Alright, let's see what I can do with Adin and Mira. I'm just gonna keep these guys on auto until I, Or dexterity, huh? Okay. Wait, what? Was dex bonuses are maxed out? Okay. But not done. Fine, more shooty. Alright, Cyclops, let's get you back on the ship. What else am I missing? I hope I don't have to beat the living crap out of my whole party. That would fucking suck. Force wave, huh? Cool. Blow back all those clowns. Saving throws I really should have. Give him a two-handed plus. I already have power attacks, so... do melee specialization. The inventory here gets a little bit cumbersome. I mean, I don't want it to be like Mass Effect levels of easy, but... Where's my armor? No. Okay. Huh. Master Force Focus, what's that? Ling, he already has a two-handed weapon, so... Let's give him... Stir. Lightsaber finesse. Stasis and speed. Okay. Alright, crap. Unarmed specialist, huh? Shield. Jedi. Okay. Force res, yep, need that. Okay.
Something you need of me?
Yes.
That's about everybody. So where do we go? Yep. Sorry, event. No Wookiee. Because the Wookiee died. So we got self, scoundrel, 3 people who can pass as Jedi, trio of droids, Mandalorian, and, well, bounty hunter and a smuggler. What can we do out here? So... Cleared Narshada, cleared Korriban and M4-78, cleared, we've already done Dantooine. Can't go to Pragus anymore. One person's still on Telos, so... So, who do I want to bring with me out there? Let's see if we can open the door again, because otherwise if we can't, then I'm wondering what other conditions am I failing to meet. You guys ever had one of those just regular toy lightsabers back in the day?
Yeah, I have a Qui-Gon Jinn lightsaber, but it's the same hilt design, but it has a blue lightsaber blade instead of a green one.
Yeah,
I also have a Darth Vader lightsaber I built in Disneyland.
Yeah, there was like a classic 80s or 90s one, which was definitely a toy-like looking one, which was basically just a flashlight with a lightsaber attachment. But then the thing was all multicolored.
Whose design was it?
Huh? This was before the prequel, so this was like during the 80s or 90s.
Was that before they had like a specific character design, like it looks like Darth Vader's, it looks like Luke's, that kind of thing?
I don't think so.
Got it. But yeah, I still have mine.
Is the door still caved in? Okay, so two Jedi are available. One's dead, and the fourth refuses to join. Who the hell am I missing? Alright, I didn't pay attention to the trial. I need to play that whole thing back. The door still be caved in. I don't get it. Al said they meet back on Dantooine, right? Right. Right.
What'd you? I'm sorry, I was away. What'd you come here for?
This is where the Jedi are supposed to meet up when you're done gathering all of them. And unfortunately, I'm probably missing one of the counselor's fates. Apparently, the Enclave door opens when you recruited all of the Jedi. I'd be missing, though. He agreed to meet you at the Jedi Enclave on Dantooine when you had united all the Jedi Masters. Okay. Met him? Which planet am I on? Still on Nar Shaddaa. Yeah, apparently the Dantooine door's closed. What would I be missing, though? Because Korriban is essentially sealed off. M4-78, well, I found out what happened. The Jedi Master I was supposed to find, well, she died. Dantooine we're supposed to go back to. Nar Shaddaa we've wrapped up. Duxton and Ondra we've cleaned up. I have no idea who else we're missing. Oh wait, that's something. It's disciple.
Yes? Is something wrong? That is hardly surprising. Like you, I was looking for some trace of the Jedi. The other reason was the ruins of the Jedi Enclave. Much had been taken from the Enclave, both by raiders and others. I wished to preserve what I could. Many artifacts were taken from the Enclave, but these thefts... They had to have been done by someone who knew the Enclave well. I suspect the Jedi themselves took the holocrons and record. Someone has been taking holocrons from sites across the galaxy. The situation on Dantooine is echoed in other places in the galaxy, more so than the Jedi themselves. Much has been forgotten in recent wars. The destruction of the Academy on Ossus near the Kron Drift in the Sith War, the teachings of Master Arca, the adventures of Jolie Bindo on the Rimward missions.
They are masquerading as protocol droids. I have discovered that when they are used in negotiations, they have a predictable pattern of sabotaging whatever peace treaties they are involved with. Of course they are. They're droids with very specific protocols that, unless changed, will dictate their movements. Unless you shut them down at the source, they will be stalking you until you are captured or terminated. Why don't you ask their predecessor? That archaic, memory-impaired assassination droid will know more about his subsequent generations than I would. They are... because the Republic has no reason to investigate otherwise, and any discovery of their true purpose has been concealed by well-timed accidents. You may speak. It has been assigned to guard and protect you. As such, it is well suited for a variety of tasks. It is skilled in intimidation, interrogation, and can provide a series of select skills that will make it an effective killing machine. For the most part, it will follow your orders unless they conflict with mine. This unit comes with a droid scrambler that you may use against mechanized opponents to randomize their defensive and offensive protocols. Use it, and it will cause droids to wage a civil war in their programming, and they will turn on their allies. Its power source is not limitless, but it is enough. In addition, this unit comes equipped with a portable cloaking generator. It will allow it to enter places undetected in reconnaissance mode. How droll. What an amusing Jedi specimen you are. I am willing to indulge some of your questions. A common misconception not supported by facts. Revan did not intend to destroy the Republic. She deliberately left the infrastructure of many planets intact, and many military production facilities. I believe that by whatever means she used to build her armada, she recognized that it was somehow a limited source, or that she was only willing to use it to a point. My prediction is that whatever production facility was being employed, it carried a price that Revan perceived as detrimental to the goals of the Sith. And that is why Revan left many military production facilities in the Republic intact. Unlike Revan, Malak demonstrated no concern for the future of the Republic in his attacks. His stratagems were painfully obvious, intending to crush all resistance everywhere. There was little thought beyond the complete destruction of anything that opposed him. He left quite a mess. I'm still trying to assess all the damage. Between the two, I would have preferred Revan rule the galaxy. She had foresight in her conquest, a subtlety that Malak did not possess.
Okay.
Yeah, something wrong? Talk. About what? Why, you trying to be my mother? No thanks. Already had one. Somewhere. Go ahead and ask. Anhar's only a bounty hunter because that's the closest word for what he does. He's not out for credits. He's more vicious than that. And it runs a lot deeper. It's like he's out to make the whole galaxy suffer. Every living thing in it. He wants to break them, ruin them. And when they can't suffer anymore, he wants them dead. I didn't kill him once. Biggest mistake ever. That's a long story. I don't want to get into it. Maybe some other time. Shoot. Made it. It's custom for me, which is a good thing, because I wouldn't want anyone using it against me. I can show you how to make rockets, though, if you'd like. All it requires is a good skill with demolitions.
Make rockets and workbenches.
Anything else you wanted to know?
Alright, cool. Yay! I can make darts and shit! Ah, boo. So what is this? Laser dart. No, don't have that. Busting rocket, 50 pierce. This red rocket is designed for use against vehicles and heavy droids. So kind of like Iron Man then. Piercing, 24 AoE, 4 meters. DC 15 save for half damage. Ah. So where the hell do we go next? Oh, we're already at Telos? Okay. Would the Republic office be? Where to come back to.
So you've returned. While I was disturbed that it, but... My... Yeah. What is it?
Okay. I have no idea what I want to be doing anymore. Apparently, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, Atris doesn't want to join us. The other two Jedi are still around. No one on Korriban anymore. That place is a dump. I don't know. I really don't know. You guys have anything?
Not really.
I was gonna say throw my hands up and let's just go play Mass Effect, why not?
Or let's press on.
Well, that is if I know where I'm... That is if I know what the hell I'm going, where the hell I'm going, or what I want to... Or if I know what I want to do, which I, don't. Yeah, I'm kind of scratching my head right now, because I'm going... Where else can I find any Jedi? Atris is on Telos, but, take a shuttle planet side, though. All the familiar places I've talked to or went, I got nothing. Yeah, because the door on Dantooine should be open to find out about the rest. What the hell am I doing out here? Isn't there still a trapped Thorian in here?
I am listening.
How may I serve?
Something you need
My
of me?
life is yours.
That's a guy saved. Well, at least I did one positive thing for the galaxy today. This game just wants to die. I would not be surprised if any other game I play doesn't choke like the Odyssey engine does right now. Yeah, that's the name of it. Yes. Shuttle back to the surface.
Something you need of me?
Donos Emeragith. What? Donos Emeragith. Donos Emer.
Kawana botayo. Ta cometa que playa justing. Da upa bosa curata go juju kawana botayo. Tong hitemo. Tong laldu chung nao. Chonata bia.
I'll break your legs. Okay, fine. I have no idea how much longer this is gonna be. I might have to look up something.
I will arrange transport to one of the restoration zones on the planet's surface. You will be safe from the TSF there. For the services you have offered to Zaka, you will also be reimbursed. I trust that is an agreeable arrangement. Of course. I will instruct the commander to await your arrival.
Gono chono huna konti cha. Konsama chono a.
I'm thinking that's supposed to be a scripted fight, but to the docks.
Kawanabot.
Donos Emeragi. Dono.
So how do we get planet side then? Ah, shit. Gotta get planet side.
Lorso isn't the most popular executive I've worked under, but I'll say one thing. She gets the job done.
I simply do not have time for you. My hands are full with trying to manage the restoration If there is no... Batono, of course. He was one of our former employees. Let me tell you something. There are far too many like him. Do-gooder. They do not see the impracticality of their beliefs. They do not understand the realities of the galaxy. Batono could not see this. Before leaving our employ, he stole many of our records, then began to stalk our movements on the station. I see. Well, I suspect he's putting his nose into something or another. People like him can't mind their own business, always needing to pry into matters that don't concern them. I do know he spent some time in the company of the Ithorians. I assumed that was the reason for his efforts, that he thought by inventing stories of Zerka's evil, he could put Chodo Habat and his incapable assistants in charge. But if you are searching for him, and find him, there would be a reward for any information of his whereabouts. Silence his lies and fabricated untruths. His slanderous accusations are a needless trouble atop a great many troubles this planet faces. If credits are what he wants, then Zerka will pay him for an easy settlement of this situation. Otherwise, Zerka will be forced into a lengthy petition process with the Telosian Council. If your conscience demands it, then by all means. Just remember, a reward is waiting for you.
I wish the Ithorians would take their
I'm glad that Zerka put a capable woman in charge of the project. I've got every faith she...
Yeah, let's get something to eat.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you have to eat today, Yoshi?
I just bought like a slice of cheese pizza, that's about it.
Sounds good.
Me, I gotta get pepperoni for my toppings. You guys ever tried Red Robin pizza by chance?
No, I don't think so.
They have like their own pizza they offer. I wanted to try it.
You ever tried California Pizza Kitchen?
Oh yeah, it's pretty decent pizza. I like it.
It's in some of the malls around.
Yeah, there aren't really any locations, but they have them in Safeway though.
Oh, okay.
As far as like the pizza itself, not like a joint or anything.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
C1. Okay.
What the? You're not CSD. What are you doing here? What? No, you must be mistaken. You're probably looking for a previous tenant or a neighbor. Dole sent you. Can't say I'm surprised. He was the one who wanted me to come forward in the first place. Easy to say that, but you're not the one Zerka will send its assassins after. Sure, but everything takes time. Testifying before the council's deliberation, time that Zerka could use to rub me out. You might be right. I don't think Zerka has gone so far that it's willing to openly clash with the TSF. But Zerka has eyes everywhere. Not even sure I can leave this apartment safely. What would you know? It's more attractive than the alternative. You're right, of course. It's not easy to sit around in this apartment, afraid of anything and everything, jumping at shadows. It sure would feel good to put a little fear into Zerka. See how Lorso likes a few sleepless nights of her own, all right? You've convinced me. Can you escort me safely to the TSF office? A Jedi? Jedi or no, Gren wouldn't have sent you if he didn't think you could get the job done. All right, fine, but we need to get moving. Lead the way, I'll watch your back.
What do we have here? Batono, if I'm not mistaken. You've been a hard man to track down.
Who are you?
It doesn't matter who I am. It's you we've all been looking for. Executive Lorso sent me to take care of some unfinished business. So you say, but I'm stubborn, so we're gonna try just in case.
I am ready.
That was a close one. Need to keep moving. Let's leave this mess for the TSF guards to sort out.
I have to hand it to you, I'm damned impressed. Not only did you find Batono, you convinced him to testify against Zerka to the council. And believe me, that's no small feat, considering I think Batono is as stubborn as ever.
You don't sound happy to see me, Gren.
Of course, I'm sure you have other things to be doing. The bounty is yours for finding Batono, and a bonus for bringing him back as well.
I don't have anything for you, but thanks for saving my life. I'll try and return the favor someday.
So you've returned. What is it? What have you discovered? Damn that woman. Do you have any proof? I wish that were enough. To finger Zerka, we need hard proof. As far as the killers go, we need them dead or alive. Our jurisdiction doesn't stretch out to the restoration zones. If you find anything else out, let me know. What is it?
Oh, that's another thing I've done. Still.
Donos emer... Donos...
Kawanabot.
I wish I could go planet side. Extra information from her, huh? Okay, that's another quest on the books, but still. Make that 2 quests. Books, but... Get planet side again. You guys have any suggestions?
Not really, sorry.
A Republic ship was supposed to have arrived to take control of the situation here. I hope it's not too late.
I don't have anything for you, but thanks for saving my life. I'll try and return the thing.
Yeah, I wish I could go planet side, but that's not open. The surface, what's so hard about that?
I hear the refugee problem on Nar Shaddaa is getting out of hand.
Oh, Yoshi, I got to the part on Tachyon where you get exiled to the Fringe.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any way to prevent that, or is that part of the story?
That's scripted.
Okay.
Yeah. Neptune's scripted. There's also a part in the manual that tells you, and it also warns you flat out that when you have the missions that give you the option of Independence Station, be sure to copy your save files so you know you don't have to play all of Soul all over again.
Yeah, like put them in like a separate file folder so the game doesn't actually screw it up. So put it outside the program in general.
No. They just no. There's enough save slots for you to copy those files.
Oh, okay, I see.
So it's like, you know, it's like your main game is on slot 1, and then just copy them. Just copy the slots. Just copy to like 2 extra slots, and then just start the Independence arcs, because after Independence, your faction's decided from there.
Gar.
go to M4-78. I don't know what else I really should be doing at this point. Like, okay, I got a pair of side quests to set Telos out of the way, and I'm thankful for that. I was wondering, why can't I go on Telos proper? Which is stupid. We wrapped up most side quests on Nar Shaddaa. I don't want to do the Pazak Den. Yeah, Dantooine, the Enclave is supposed to be open. I don't get why it's not. Well, let me see what I want to keep doing for the next 20 minutes, and I got nothing. Let's call it quits, because I am out of ideas.
Google search?
Yeah. I'm just hoping that none of the story logic is broken.
The Sith weren't the true colonists. How awful. I heard rumors that they forged... I am glad that new colonists have been assigned. Thank you for making it possible. Now, is there anything I can do for you?
The industrial zone.
How may I be of assistance? I am in charge.
Thought he was ready. Fantastic. One droid and he disappeared.
We're preparing a shipment of fuel.
I heard there's been a problem with
Ah, damn it, I forgot I don't have the parts. Shit. Right, let's burn something. Yeah. Forgetting who else was available. Or if there was supposed to be one more Jedi I don't know the fate of. Might have to go back and check the tape, trial footage. I have to play through like damn near the entire speed. I want to say there were supposed to be 5 counselors, but I've only seen like 4 so far. Korriban's pretty much sealed. We can't go inside the Sith Academy anymore. That place is wrecked. Dantooine, well, nobody's there anymore, or at least that's where the Jedi are supposed to be. M4-78, well, unfortunately, yeah, that Jedi Master died. Atris is on Telos, but she refuses to get out.
It's like you have a lot of closed doors.
And Paragus is blown up. I don't know why it's still on the map here.
I think it might be a glitch.
I hope to God not. Door... Yeah, it's like if there's supposed to be 4 or 5 Jedi, then the door shouldn't be sealed. The hell?
Yes? Have you come with questions? Very well. What is it that drives you? stage did you wish instruction? It allows you to recover your strength with the Force more quickly, and it lends strength to your Force powers. It has no other drawbacks. Such a form is a gift, preferred of the Jedi consulars, and effective in combats where you must fight only through the Force. Very well. What is it that drives you? The Jedi practice many forms, many styles of lightsaber combat. It is good to know them, but not to rely on them. You may have already felt the Shicho, others may come with time. A defensive technique, but effective. Use it if you do not wish to be hit, or if you are facing many opponents with blasters. With a lightsaber blade and enough skill in deflection, it is an excellent defense against blasters, but in other situations, it merely delays the inevitable. Others may come with time. Ah, one of the techniques you've learned from the Masters. This technique is good against a lone opponent, and you will find your critical strikes are more effective, but you will be vulnerable to almost everyone else you are fighting. Others may come with time, with experience. An aggressive technique, but it is powerful, effective. It can counter blaster weapons and add to the damage of your critical. Others may come with time, with experience.
I did not know that. Huh. Bonus to critical hits.
A blending of younger forms, and all of them in moderation. In the blending, much of the individuality is lost, but the strengths are spread evenly, and there is little weakness in it. Its great strength is the way it allows the Force to flow through you, revitalizing one, even in the middle of combat. Others may come with time, with experience. Ah, a technique that helps one resist the Force attacks of an enemy, and also is excellent in lightsaber combat. It does more damage, but it leaves you vulnerable to other attacks. Use it against others wielding the Force or lightsabers, but not against anyone else. Others may come with time, with experience.
Definition of insanity. One more time. I just feel like some of the quests are just feeling a little bit incomplete. That's all for the... There was a fifth Jedi I wasn't aware about. I know the fate of 4 of them already. What am I missing, though? Caved-in door is only supposed to open at... We have the other masters, but, It's here. Because I'm guessing you probably shouldn't be at the Enclave sub-level. There was somebody here in the gardens or someplace.
Yes.
Something you need of me?
You know, events, if this doesn't work out, how about I just stream Metroid right at the end of the hour?
Cool, that works.
Yeah, because I think I owe you guys an apology, because I thought we found most of the Jedi by now, if not all of them. But yeah, that door doesn't open, so I don't know who I'm missing or what else I have to do. Or if both Duxon and Onderon are really different places. That is, I'm gonna be pissed. So yeah, Nar Shaddaa and Korriban are done. Onderon's done. But yeah, I don't get it.
So you're kind of going in circles.
Yeah, I am. Maybe I can just spend some time during the week wandering around, but I know I'm kind of too lazy for that.
Do a little self-discovery on your own time, yeah. Or look up a game fact.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Just look up. Just look up the guide.
No shame in doing.
I mean, Yoshi and I kind of like to do it up by ourselves and learn on our own and figure it out for ourselves because that's half the fun. But it just gets to a point where it's like,
yeah, I'm just wandering in circles. I'm like, I did 2 side quests, but that's about it.
Like this is more bloody complicated than this frickin' thing should be. It's like, damn it.
Or it's like, you know, the first game, you know, when you're finding all the chunks of the star map, it's like, just complete the whole planet, get your chunk of the star map, and then get out. It's like, you just have to follow the path, and, you know, follow the path all the way to the end, and then beat all the enemies up on your way back. Here, it's a bit more obtuse. This is so
okay, remind me. It's been a while since I was in geometry. It's been almost a decade since I was in that.
Not that kind of obtuse.
I know you're type, but how many degrees is an obtuse triangle on its kind of, I don't want to say side, but its degree measurement in its largest angle? Was it like Isn't an obtuse angle like larger than 90 degrees or something?
Yes. Yes, an obtuse triangle has the most dominant angle over 90.
Okay, so it's over 90. Okay, I guess I remember correctly. I took geometry when I was a freshman in high school, so it's been a while.
Let me just look up right now. Got that. Let's see. So, yeah, I'm just looking up everything right now. Just trying to figure out what else is. Hang on. Here. Huh. Apparently there's something I have to do on Dantooine in order to get the guy from Dantooine to show up. There's supposed to be like a whole defense thing going on here. Yeah, whatever I did, I didn't finish Dantooine fully yet.
I hope that you haven't run. Is there... What have you learned, Jedi? Forgive me if I seem to doubt your word.
Not any hard proof. Exhale. Exhale. So, what else can I do here?
Hello there. I'm not the one to talk to. We should probably talk about... All right.
I hope that you have... Is there... I have no doubt that Maroon means well. I realize that I'm asking you for help. There are...
Okay, I'm gonna have dinner, so I'll be back in like 20 minutes or
Let me
so.
see what I can do on this front. Apparently I need to have proof. Of what those guys are doing. Where's the Merca outpost? Oh, it's in the caves. Something funny, event?
I was just laughing at your name, your save file name.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because apparently I do unlock more of the plot. Okay. Ooh, Atmo sensors, I'll take it. Apparently a section of the cave is supposed to open up after you finish the Enclave. I already swept this place once before, why would I think about coming here again? But it turns out, nope, you have to come back here after you finish the Enclave interior. I'm like...
If it makes you feel any better, I pretty much beat Shadowrun Super Nintendo with a game fact, because I had no idea what I was doing.
Oh, so here's Master Rook.
Halt, Settler. This is a restricted area. How the hell did you get through the Kinrath? You should leave. This isn't kidnapping, this is bounty hunting. This Jedi is worth a lot of credits on Nar Shaddaa, and we're collecting. I'm gonna say this nice and simple for your little calf-hurting head. Unless you want to wind up dead, leave now. What? That's a Jedi trick! We trained against that during the war. It's a Jedi, man! Kill her before she tries something else!
Oh, good to know.
Back to the door! You have nothing! Everyone! You have left me an opening! You have left me an opening!
Always rushing into action without thinking of the consequences. What? You're expecting thanks? Kunda is in danger, and you've ruined the best chance of averting a full-scale conflict. When an opponent believes that you are defeated, they no longer consider you a threat, and they relax their guard, become bold. After I was captured, they talked freely of their plans, enough for me to learn their intentions. I need to get to Kunda and warn them. They could be attacked at any moment. The mercenaries have allied themselves with the Exchange and are planning to attack Kunda. They've been holding off for the right moment. And now, since they lost their captive Jedi, they'll attack immediately. I'm going to try to reach Administrator Adari. Time is of the essence.
Let's salvage everything we can here and then let's get out. Yeah, these are all fresh things. Palinar armor. Life support pack. Targeting scope. I'll take that. The Matrix armor. Okay. Progress! Now I can tell Matt this has not been at all a lost cause. Yay!
You are the Jedi I've heard reports of, and I am Azkul, leader of the mercenaries on Dantooine. According to my reports, I have 4 times as many soldiers as the militia, and I'm committed to taking Kunda. It is inevitable that I will succeed. If you wish to avoid my men eradicating the people of Dantooine, you will make it easier for me to take Kunda. Of course, I will pay well for your services. You'd better reconsider. I can't have a Jedi interfering with my plans. There is a considerable bounty on your kind that I will collect on unless you're working for me.
You could have guided the situation to a better outcome.
Men, I trust you can handle this Jedi.
Save the snark, Kreia.
I am ready.
Sorry, this door is blocked off.
You'll find little welcome here, Jedi. For your own... I will answer your questions. She was the agricultural administrator of Dantooine.
Don't cause any more trouble for Dantooine. I've had enough of it for a life.
I see you have found the elusive Master Vrook. He's told me that his rescue complicated our situation to some degree. I can't say that I anticipated that. I thank you for finding him, though. Vrook has informed me that the mercenaries devised a plan of attack to annihilate Kunda itself. I must ask for your aid again, Jedi. Zeron says that even with a plan, the mercenaries have to gather their forces, then coordinate their assault. So we still have time. I'm afraid the militia has not been adequately trained for the task that befalls them. Our militia is effective at peacekeeping, but isn't prepared for a full-scale battle. If you can do anything to ready them for the reality of it, that would be helpful. Besides that, look around Kunda and see what you can do to strengthen our defenses. I know that we don't have the perimeter turrets online, and that alone could make a significant difference. Zeron says there is a considerable chance they will breach Kunda itself. Anything you can do to slow them down could turn the tide of battle. Right now, just us and the militia. I don't want to create a needless panic. But be assured I will make sure that all civilians are warned in time so they can get to safety. Though if we lose this battle, nowhere on Dantooine will be safe for settlers for long. I have instructed the militia and other Kundar personnel that you are to be provided with anything that can be spared. Here is a MasterCard key that will open all of the security doors inside Kundar. Soon, all the civilians will be evacuated. So if you have any business with them, I suggest you take care of it. Whenever you are ready to finalize the defenses, talk with Sarah.
Okay. Card key. Someone is banging a hammer, somewhere out there. Trying to hammer on some decorations.
What is it?
Repair person Kreia. Warm her up.
I feel better. Thanks. I feel better. Thanks. I feel better. Thanks.
I am ready.
What is it?
Who has good computer use out of the bunch?
Yoshi, have you ever had a po' boy?
Nuh-uh.
They're really good, man. You should try one sometime. My brother made some on vacation with shrimp. So delicious.
Okay, activated defense droids. So, wounded guys are back up. Droids are open. Turrets will attack anybody. Alright. Don't I have anything with computer use on it? No. Attack only hostiles. Okay, let's see where we can go from here.
Something you need of me?
I was right about you. You are trouble. But you might just be the right sort of trouble we need. The mercenaries aren't quick to mobilize, so you have time to do what you need. Or are you ready to finalize the defense plans? Inspecting the perimeter, talking to the troops, and coming up with a battle plan. I fought in a war or two, but I'm no general. In my experience, people like you are better at strategy. You want a hand in making the plan, you got it. We could use people handy with a blaster. Getting people to join the militia for a short stint would be good. We also got a lot of things that could use fixing. It isn't glamorous, but that type of work sometimes makes a load of difference. Off the top of my head, the 3 turrets outside Kunda are on the blink. They went haywire the other day and wounded some of my men, so we took them offline. The men who were wounded by the turrets are holed up in the met. I've had some men lay traps around Kunda, but nobody here really specializes in demolitions. The side security door to Kunda has been malfunctioning as long as I've been here. It may be best to just... We got some broken assault droids that have been collecting dust for the last 5 years. If I had it my way, I'd recruit any citizen of Kunda that can hold a blaster. When you're ready, come back and we can talk about the final plans to defend Kunda.
Okay. Perhaps. Side door.
I feel better.
Turrets on the fritz. Reset for hostiles.
Charanana gundo. Charanana gundos. Terewana jun konata dela guno tuna. Geri turuto wakore kwe wap gerebu. Nenso telepachan korsadara terewana jun konata dela. Geri turuto konata dela. Wap gerebu. Telepachan korsadara nane gra delunuta choloren.
Okay. Person? Now, where can I, start laying mines. Might as well just cough up all the trash. And I'd like to apologize for the stream just deciding to choke and gag. It's being PowerPoint slideshow quality right now. I don't know why this game is being very choky.
I don't suppose you found any of those atmospheric sensors.
Alright, I'm back.
That's great news. My offer still stands. I'll pay you 3,000 credits for all of them. It is worth more to us than that.
So, how goes it so far?
For the lot of them.
I found the last Jedi.
Thanks for your help on this. Here are the credits as promised.
That would be Luke Skywalker, right?
Probably. But yeah, we found the last I found the missing Jedi Master on Dantooine. I'm going, oh shit, that's where he was the whole time. Now time to dump all these crappy frag mines. It's like, even if it's just peanuts. Who else still needs a bit of recruiting? Side door's jammed.
You'll find little welcome here. Yeah, I guess so. I'm not too fond of my job, but it's better than the job I'd have if the Mercs took over.
Okay. What gaps in Joy still missing?
Been by the arcade recently, Yoshi?
No.
Quite big arcade, in one of the malls I go to.
Sorry, this door is blocked off.
That's cool that they're still there, man. A lot of arcades have disappeared.
What is it?
There's actually an emulator which allows you to play arcade games.
It's MAME, I know.
On your computer.
Not as fun as going out.
Oh, what was it?
It's called MAME, I know.
Yeah. MAME, as in maiming someone?
Multi-arcade machine emulator.
Oh yeah, I got it. Plus, what the heck are you gonna do about the light gun part? Just use your mouse and emulate the light gun fire.
Leave me be.
Yeah.
Have you guys played Duck Hunt?
Yes.
On
NES, yes.
The NES one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it. From what I understand, it crashes after level 100.
Oh, I never got that far.
I think I got to like level 50 something, I think, if I remember right.
Oh, okay.
It gets really crazy as it goes on.
The arcade version's even better because if you shoot the dog enough, he comes back and like throws a bone at you.
Yes.
You know what
Is
I'm
he a
talking?
skeleton and all that?
He just has like a bandage on and crutches, I think. If I remember.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I never played the arcade version, just the NES light gun one.
Okay.
I have it. I just need to get a new CRT TV so I can play it again.
Oh, okay.
Unless you want to do a bunch of hex editing and all this other, stuff to get to work on a modern TV.
Yeah.
Or get a light gun that is basically infrared or camera based.
Yeah, that was it when we got our NES back in. When did NES first come out? Was it 85?
1985.
85.
Yeah, 85.
I think we got ours in 86. It came with Duck Hunt and Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah, the double package.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that Mario Bros and Duck Hunt on the same cartridge, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's one I have. It's very rare to have Duck Hunt all by itself on one cartridge.
I know the
They're
militia
out
will take just
there,
about
but they're
anyone.
rare.
I need the credits. Would like
I have the
working with
orange
people
out,
who
but I don't have
actually
the gray
watch your
one.
back. I want to think it through, but I think I might just
Yeah,
go
like
to
Culligan's
Columbus.
Valley or whatever.
Oh, I don't have any. I have an NES emulator.
The traveler
It
has
has like 600 games.
I have no real desire to put myself in harm's
Some of them are
Oh, you mean
It's like a knockoff.
You mean like any
ask for a reward.
mini? NES Mini or emulator?
I don't think it's the. I don't think it's. No, it's It plugs into the TV. It's a little box.
Yeah.
Looks like a. Yeah, it is like a little mini Nintendo, but I don't think it's official. It's a knockoff.
Yeah, if it has like one of those 100 games in once, then it's definitely a knockoff.
Yeah.
Kind of like when you have like one of those little bootleg carts, or it's like you have one of those cards like what was it, the EverDrive or the R4 for the DS.
There's also EverDrive for an N64, and some folks, rather than getting like the Goldfinger N64 cartridge, they just play the Goldfinger file executable from EverDrive rather than just getting the cartridge. I gotta finish up Goldfinger 64. I beat on Agent, but I didn't beat on Secret or 00. And with that game, you kind of have to somewhat know what happens in the movie to really effectively play the game.
Have you guys ever played any of the Hot Blood games? Like Hot Blood basketball. They're fun. They're on my NES emulator. The basketball one is cool because you can fight the other players. Kind
of like Blades of Steel, or did NBA Jam allow you to fight, or?
I'm not. I think I know what you're talking about. It's been a while.
Mines are set up. Back door's locked. Got people recruited. I think we're just about ready to go. Turrets are reset. I think I may have okay, I got the guys recruited. Minefields are laid. Turrets are online. Defense droids are online. Turrets are set to hostiles. Everything's good.
I was right about you. I don't know for certain. We could use people handy with a blaster. We also got a lot of things that could use fixed. Of the three turrets outside Kunda, the men who were wounded by the turrets are holed up. We had some men laid traps around Kunda, but nobody really specialized in them. Side security door to Kunda. We got inspecting the perimeter. I fought no. You sure? Once we're done with it, that's fine. When you're ready.
Minefields laid. Turrets are online. At least turrets are non-aggressive. It's laid.
I was right.
Okay.
You sure? All right. We got a lot to do.
Since you are here to bolster Kunda's defense, I will hurry to the Mercenary Camp and delay their assault however I can.
I imagine that the mercenaries have got two goals in this whole thing. Kill me and kill the Administrator. The rest of the settlers won't have courage to resist if they succeed. The Administrator's locked up in her office tight, which means that the mercs have to go through us and Kunda's defenses. It isn't going to be easy. I suspect we're going to have to fight on the inside. They've got 3 entrances they're going to try and break in. Here's the front door, the security door on the side, and the garage door in back. We got 3 squads of militia. We can assign people to the front, back, or inside. Backside has to guard 2 entrances. The front will have to fight more people, and the inside will have to deal with any that break through. 3rd squad is new and not trained too well, and they may break in combat. They need a good leader to make them effective. So, where do you think the 1st squad should be deployed? The battles that had the least dying were always led by Jedi. I'm gonna go with what you think. Where do you want the 2nd squad? 1st squad is the most experienced. 3rd squad is fresh recruits. Where do you... Alright, where do you want the 3rd squad? Fine by me. The last question is, where do you want to go? Either the front or the back. I'll take whichever one you don't. That way both sides have leadership.
I'm taking the one with the...
That's what I was thinking too. The main group of mercenaries will be coming through there. Probably be good to put our best soldier there. Once the fighting starts, you gotta stay in your area. We both have to guard our half of the battlefield. Come over to me and the mercs will just charge straight into Kunda. Thanks to you, they're gonna have a tougher job. That's about it. Now we just need to dig in and wait for the mercs to come. Well, I'll tell them what's there to do. I'm not much for words. All right, I'll assemble the men. I hope you can speak good. I don't have the words. That was really something. I think any one of them would take a blaster bolt for you now. Let's get ready for the mercenaries. If we fall here, all of Dantooine falls with us.
Okay.
Tell me what you see, soldier.
They're mobilizing the militia. Looks like a lot of activity down there.
They've been warned. It won't be of any use. The plan doesn't change. Captains, prepare your men. Their leader, Administrator Tarina, must not survive the battle. Everything else is secondary to that objective.
Run past the little mine. Ah, crap. That didn't detonate. Turrets are working. So, who should I have with me on this one? Mandalorian Disciple? Our 2 extra tanks?
Sounds good.
Attack!
Time to die.
We've lost too many soldiers. Fall back inside.
So you're the Jedi. I take it you are responsible for the surprises we've had during this battle. Stand aside. Our quarrel is with a distinguished administrator. This isn't your problem. Is that supposed to convince me, Jedi? I was trained by the Sith. My unit killed many Jedi. I'll give you one last chance. Leave the Administrator to her fate. She's inconvenient and doesn't know the chain of command. She will pay for that. You have no idea who you're talking to. I was going to spare your worthless life. I see I was in error. I was trained at Malak's Academy. Your tricks won't work on me. You're just another dead Jedi to me.
I didn't sign on for this cold-blooded slaughter, Azkul.
I was wondering when you would betray me, Dopak. I'll send your final wages to your children, along with a detonator.
Sorry I was held up, but it looks like I've arrived in time to pull you out of your predicament.
Kill them all.
Okay.
Thank you so much for your aid. You can be sure that Dantooine will not forget how the Jedi protected us from this camp. I'm sorry to offend you. You are, of course, our savior, and I am very grateful to you. We are a humble community, and this conflict has greatly diminished our resources. I hope this reward will be sufficient. I am humbled by your generosity. I will put this to good use. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much work to do. Dantooine will be slow to rebuild, but I am confident now that we will one day achieve prosperity.
Kunda is safe in no small part due to you. I feel certain that the Administrator wouldn't have made it without your assistance. I may have misjudged. In any case, I am free to talk about whatever you wish. There are a few of us left, but I do not even know if the others still live. We may be the last. We've been forced to divide our forces and retreat to places which will be difficult for our enemies to detect and attack. We have chosen to hide our presences from each other, so that the discovery of one will not endanger the others. Nar Shaddaa? Why would he go there? It is good that you bring word of him, but you must not speak of it to others. It will only put him and any other Jedi who remain in danger. We cannot. And we have resolved not to until we have found where the Sith are striking from. But even as our numbers thin, there is still no trace of them. We had hoped to outmaneuver them. By letting them believe themselves victorious, we thought they would become bold and step from the shadows. Then, all of us who remained vowed to meet here on Dantooine. From here, we can plan a course of action and carry the battle to them. But so far, they remain in hiding, and Jedi continue to vanish and die. You have more questions for me? We are at war, but it is unlike any war we have fought before. We have yet to even meet our attackers in battle. Somehow our enemy is targeting us through the Force, striking, then retreating to the shadows. The gathering of any Jedi seems to attract them like a beacon. So it was necessary to divide our forces and conceal ourselves for a time until we could learn more of this threat. How did you know of Qatar? Few knew it was one of the gathering worlds for the Jedi. But yes, Qatar was one such place. Now the planet is no more. Master Zar, Master Dorak, and many more perished there, and we do not know why or how. But all life on the planet ceased to exist. I was not on Qatar when it was destroyed, but now that it is dead, it has left its echo, like Dantooine. It was after Qatar that the few of us left realized that wherever we gathered, we were placing others in danger, not just Jedi. Great tragedies, old battlegrounds. Places of suffering all leave wounds on the galaxy and in the Force. In such places, the deaths of so many echo. So much so that it is difficult to center oneself. By coming here, those echoes serve to mask my presence, allowing me to investigate the ruins and try to find some clues as to who our attackers are. The Mira Luca world of Qatar taught us a terrible lesson. Many Jedi gathered there in an attempt to use the Force to find the location of the enemy. Now the planet is no more. I was not... It was...
Okay, yeah...
You have more questions for me? We were not in hiding. This threat is striking through the Force. There's a reason that we cannot detect it. I do not know. There are techniques in the Force that hide one's presence and thoughts from other Force users. But I do not believe that such techniques alone would be capable of hiding the enemies we face. It does not seem possible.
The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
You have more questions for me? This... Jedi sanctuaries, places of learning, conclaves, many of them secret, have been attacked. That requires that our enemy knew of our whereabouts, or had access to records and holocrons from the Enclave here on Dantooine. There was much Jedi teaching buried here before the planet was attacked. In the hands of our enemies, such knowledge could be used to track and kill Jedi, find other enclaves, gathering places. And so much has been plundered from here that now many secrets of the Jedi have been spread throughout the galaxy. So I did what I could, attempting to let myself be captured. I hoped that it would lead me to the Sith and the stolen artifacts. The Sith attacked this place once, and only they would seek the death of the Jedi with such obsession, and be able to be as successful as they have. With the destruction of Dantooine, it is difficult to sense the presence of any Force users here. If any Sith are here, I cannot detect them. Yes, perhaps I wish to see this place one more time. It has changed much, as I knew it had, but I had to see it for myself. You have more questions for me? Because you defied the Council and followed Revan to war. And from that war came another. Do you know how many worlds were destroyed in those wars? Dantooine, Telos, Sirocco? Do you see now why we counseled caution instead of action? You were the only one to come back and face judgment. But that was because you had lost your connection to the Force. Another casualty of war. No doubt you still blame us for your exile. I had hoped your isolation would give you time to reflect on what had happened, what you had done. But I see it as not. You have more questions for me? You have seen the end of your trial. Perhaps you would like to explain how you came to this knowledge. That was intended only for the Jedi Council. If what remains of the Council chooses to tell you, then I will abide by their decision and its consequences. There is little I can tell you. Master Kavar felt something had happened to you in the war, but all he had was suspicions, not truths. And Kavar was too close to you in any event. He, too, felt the call of war and took to battle more than a Jedi should. His speculations would not help you now, but enough of this. It is knowledge for the Council alone until they choose to reveal it. You have more questions for me? Force bonds? Yes. It is the bond that grows between master and student. Are you saying you have bonded with another? Such bonds normally grant strength to both, but not to such a degree. Are you certain? Perhaps it is merely what you believe. Still, your ability to form such connections, to influence others, was always a subject of discussion, even when you were a student here. Perhaps it is a punishment of a sort. But a bond that ties two lives together, such bonds do not seem natural to me. And with your loss of connection to the Force, it seems such a connection would be impossible. Perhaps it is Dantooine, but I do not feel such from you. I feel nothing but what I felt in the Council Judgment Chamber on Coruscant so long ago. Still, you and your connections were often a subject of debate in the Council. It is possible that returning to known space, journeying with others, has caused the Force to stir within you again. You have more questions for me? Have they? I've seen no evidence of them upon Dantooine. Only murderers and raiders. Why would they attack you? You are no Jedi. You cannot feel the Force. For some reason, I believe you. Still, I am curious as to how they would know to find you. Your trial was not public knowledge. Regardless, these Sith have struck, and you survived. This is more knowledge than I had before. And that means the Jedi may gather. If you can find others, or find some trace of the Sith threat, then we shall gather here on Dantooine. And from there we may decide what can be done. You have more questions for me? I suppose there is something I should show you that will keep you alive long enough to prove useful. I hesitate to teach this to you because of your demonstrated recklessness. This is Juyo, a very ferocious form of lightsaber offense. It goes without saying to exercise proper control and restraint when using this technique. It may allow you to eviscerate an open to attack by force powers. I don't know how you learned that so quickly. Still, your form is sloppy. Keep practicing to tighten it up and you'll be fine.
Sweet. And he's done. And cool! We finally found out the last Jedi Master, and I'm going, why couldn't you get Kurtwood Smith to voice him? He almost looks like Kurtwood Smith. He would just tell you, Jedi, dumbass! Well, there goes all my mines. But trashed all the miner frags, so that's nice. I don't want destroyed droid. Should I have as my next perk? My wisdom stat is trash, so let's do Force Shield. Cool. Now can we open up Endgame? So yeah, the Chuyo style, from what I'm looking at, it's very good against a single enemy and a lightsaber, but if said Jedi also uses force powers, use Makashi. I'm dealing with a crowd of Jedi. I can do with a crowd of Jedi. Use. Okay. So it looks like parts of the Jedi are restored and that door's open. Sweet, we can actually commit to endgame now. Except all the near endgame stuff I can't do because I absolutely blow at Pazak. Have all the Jedi gone?
That's I listened to that song.
How was it?
I mean, she's a pretty good singer, but it's definitely not my style.
What's this? Oh no.
Out of my way. I am Colonel Tobin of the Onderon Lord, I bring news of the Jedi, a place where you may feed. Telos, Master. There is an academy of Jedi on Telos, perhaps hundreds of them. Enough to sustain you, and enough for you to free Onderon. Enough for you to free Onderon.
It is different. It has been some time. Awaits. I will remain here. Yes, afraid for you. As I always have been, I will be fine here. Whatever answers the Council have are for you. Alone. I am tired. The journey has been a long one, and I need to center myself.
And you've been manipulating by a whole bunch of people and reanimating them, so...
Know that much may happen here, but above all, do not forget this. You may trust in me. We cradle each other's lives, and what threatens one of us threatens us both. And if you find you cannot trust me, trust in your training, trust in yourself. Never doubt what you have done. All your decisions have brought you to this point. And now, perhaps, they shall see what you have become.
3 Jedi Masters.
It is not as it was.
But perhaps that is for the best.
We were wondering when you would arrive. This moment has taken some time to reach us, and I imagine you have many questions.
Or perhaps you've come for revenge. You already know the answer. You've noticed it in those who travel with you.
Have you noticed that when you act, others follow?
Those that travel with you.
There's something wrong here. A disturbance in the Force.
They follow you, without question, without hesitation.
Against their instincts, and sometimes against their sense.
It is because you are a leader, but that still fails to grasp the meaning of what I'm trying to tell you.
It is not an easy thing to explain. Sure, you are familiar with Force bonds. It is the bond that develops between apprentice and master when one truly understands another. It is developed over time through understanding of each other. Yet you do it so easily, we do not know why.
You make connections through the Force, and it resonates with those who travel with you. The resonance is even greater when they, too, are Force-sensitive.
Your actions affect others more than you know. You draw others to you, especially those strong in the Force.
When you suffer, their spirit echoes it. And when they are in pain, their pain becomes yours. We do not know, but it is not the first time you felt the weight of so many lives.
And that is why the Mandalorian Wars echo within you still.
Hey, stop ruining the drama!
We did not cut you off from the Force. You were merely deafened to it. Because of that last battle of the Mandalorian Wars.
The screams of countless thousands, Jedi and Mandalorians, crushed by the planet's gravity, annihilated.
Their lives still scream across the surface of that dead planet, and within you. To hear the Force over such pain, it is not possible. It was too much for any Jedi to endure, and it is a wonder that you did not die there when thousands perished. All those you had fought with and struggled with. You cut yourself off because you had to if you were to survive. You had hints of it in the war on Doxa. Malachor was simply the final blow.
You were deafened.
At last, you could hear.
You were broken.
You were whole.
You were blinded.
And at last, you saw.
When you returned to us, we saw what had happened. You carry all those deaths at Malachor within you. And it has left a hole, a hunger that cannot be filled.
In you, we saw a wound in the Force.
In you, we saw the end of the Force.
Yes, you can feel the Force, but you cannot feel yourself. You are a cipher, forming bonds, leeching the life of others, siphoning their will and dominating them. It is the teaching of these new Sith to feed on others, on other Force sensitives. They are symptomatic of the wound in the Force. You are a breach that must be closed. You transmit your pain, your suffering through the Force. Within you we see something worse than merely the teachings of the Sith. What you carry may mean the death of the Force, and the death of the Jedi. So you think. It is not the strength of a Jedi you feel.
He's right. It's all the death you've caused to get here. You feed on it, and you grow stronger. You're like Malachor. It's in you, it's what you are now. You must have noticed as you fought across all these planets, killing hundreds, only to become more and more powerful. Why do you think that was?
But what's worse is that bonding you have. It hasn't gone away. It's gotten stronger, and the more attachments you form, the more you draw others to you.
And that is why you are a threat to us all.
You know what the choice is. If you don't warn them, then the Republic will fall. All those countless lives, innocent lives.
What if other Jedi went to war as you did, suffered the same events, and emerged as you did? What if there was a crucible that trained such Jedi to consume and kill?
For you, Malachor was that crucible.
What's worse is these Sith that we face. I fear that they have learned the lesson of Malachor all too well. It is what allows them to prey on Force users, to become stronger when Force sensitives are near.
Somehow they have learned their hunger from you. And so you have brought about the end of the Jedi, and perhaps all the knowledge of the Force. But it is of no consequence. Your ability to make such connections, such bonds so easily are why you cannot remain.
And so you wait, as a shadow.
Yes, we are alike that way, blinded one.
I would have thought you would walk with her amongst the Jedi. But that is not the way of the Sith, is it?
Do not speak to me of the ways of the Sith. You, of all of us, have no conception of what it means to be Sith.
You are a threat to living creatures and all who feel the Force.
You will lead the Sith here, and that we cannot allow.
Our judgment before remains. Exile. You must leave. And you must leave without your tie to the Force. It is a punishment reserved for only a few, and only when necessary. But we have the power to cut you off from the Force, and it must be done.
Forgive us, but it is necessary.
Do not be afraid. You shall feel no pain, but this must be done. As long as you feel the Force, you are a danger to those around you.
Enough!
Who?
Step away from her.
What?
Step away! She has brought truth, and you condemn it. The arrogance. You will not harm her. You will not harm her ever again.
I thought you had died in the Mandalorian Wars.
Die? No. Became stronger. Yes.
Is this your new master, Exile? If so, then you follow Revan's path. Her teachings will cause you to fall as surely as she did.
She is difficult to see. She's like a shadow of the Exile. We sought the Sith out, and now they have come to us.
How could you ever hope to know the threat you face when you have never walked in the dark places of the galaxy, faced war and death on such a scale? If you had traveled far enough, rather than waiting for the echo to reach you, perhaps you would have seen it for what it was. Did you not hear its call on Dantooine Vrook, on its scarred surface, and in the minds of the settlers? I have endured your corruption of my other students. You shall not have this one. And you, Kaval, so close to the call of Daxan, tell me, did you not feel what poured from the moon, what had taken place there? And Zeskayel, to hide upon Nar Shaddaa, yet blind yourself to all that happens there. So close to understanding the Force. So close to giving it up. There is a place in the galaxy where the dark side of the Force runs strong. It is something of the Sith, but it was fueled by war. It corrupts all that walks on its surface, drowns them in the power of the dark side. It corrupts all life, and it feeds on death. Revan knew the power of such places, and the power in making them. They can be used to break the will of others, of Jedi, promising them power and turning them to the dark side. Did you never wonder how Revan corrupted so many of the Jedi, so much of the Republic, so quickly? The Mandalorian Wars were a series of massacres that masked another war, a war of conversion, culminating in a final atrocity that no Jedi could walk away from, save one. And that is what I sought to understand. How one could turn away from such power, give up the Force, and still live. But I see what happened now. It is because you were afraid. As you would pass judgment on her, I have come to pass judgment on you all. Do you wish to feel the teachings born of the Mandalorian Wars? Of all tragedies that scream across the galaxy? Let me show you. You, who have forever seen the galaxy through the Force. See it through the eyes of the Exile.
Holy shit!
It is done. She is no more. Take me to Atris. She will have the strength to do what the Council cannot.
What are we gonna do? If we don't stop her, then everyone, everywhere, they're gonna lose their lives.
If I lose her, it will be my failing. It is the failing of the Jedi who followed Revan. It is a failing of their teaching.
Soon your ship will come, my master. I will bring her before you, but I will not let you have her. Soon your ship shall come from that which made you.
I know you can hear me. I have always known. It is why I followed you. I have destroyed planets for you, General. But now, this once, if we could save something in this galaxy. I need to do this, or I will die inside, like I died at Malachor 5.
Force enlightenment. So what is force enlightenment? Deflect. The best of the Jedi's speed, armor, and valor powers are instantly activated at a reduced cost. That power is useful to quickly become ready for difficult battles. That is a hell of a shock, isn't it?
Sure is.
No pun intended.
I'm sorry if I'm not very talkative, I'm just kind of tired.
Yeah, I don't blame you, and this has been one hell of a plot twist, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I didn't expect that at all.
Or Kreia to just force lightning the ever-loving shit out of
3 Jedis at once.
3 Jedi Masters. So many other lightsaber crystals. Yeah, it's like charisma of one person who went to war. It's supposed to be a war hero.
She's gone. The handmaidens came for her. They know who she is now. They'll take her to Telos, and Atris will do what she'll do with anyone she thinks is a Sith. Yeah, she will. If she can. That's what I was afraid you'd say.
Holy shit. I think we're committed to Endgame. I'm scared.
something wrong. You look troubled. I can feel it. That is an odd answer. What did you mean by it? I follow you. Feel as I do because it is my choice. I believe in what we are doing, what you are doing. I'm here because I choose to be. I simply do. There is nothing I can show you as proof, except give you my word. Something happened within the Enclave. What is it? Then they do not understand you. That is the danger of being a Jedi. When one separates themselves from others, chooses to lead a life of isolation, denying what makes them a feeling being, it is easy to make such judgments. And such judgments, I believe, are made in ignorance. There is no danger in what you represent, other than your humanity. You change others, and I do not believe it is due to the Force. I believe it is because you are a natural leader, and because you feel connected to the people around you. Where they look at you and see the death of the Force, I look at you and see hope for all life. And that perhaps a life lived without the Force is not the punishment it is believed to be. I will understand if you feel you must go alone. I ask that you do not. Instead, take strength from your connections to others. Do not forsake them, as you did in exile. There are others who need to know you. Telos needs you. The planet and all its people are in danger if we do not stop the Sith now. Then the Republic will fall. Admiral Onessa, I have found the exile, and that which hunts the Jedi. The Sith will attack Telos. They believe many Jedi lie hidden on its surface. We are going there now to aid them. Mikal out.
Huh. So that's a true name. Where was he to tell Luke all of this? And so we enter Endgame.
Who is there?
Who I am is not the question.
I am Atris, Jedi Master, the last historian of the Jedi, the last of the Jedi.
Those are titles, words you cling to as the darkness falls around you. It is not the first time we have met, Atris. I was here before.
With the exile?
Yes, I was here both times when the exile was brought before you.
Who are you?
I was the one who asked.
I did as you asked, so long ago.
Oh crap, now the dialogue's accelerating.
You seem familiar to me.
Atris, I have always been here.
You are that which has attacked the Jedi. You are Sith.
Sith is a title, yes, but like you, the title is not who I am. It is not what I believe. For you, it is different. Know that there was once a Darth Treya, and that she cast aside that role, was exiled, and found a new purpose. But there must always be a Darth Treya, one that holds the knowledge of betrayal, who has been betrayed in their heart, and will betray in turn. You have bathed in the knowledge of the Sith. But there is not enough truth in such teachings. But it will be a step for you. You have gathered Sith holocrons, Sith teachings from across the galaxy. It is why you have chosen servants who cannot feel the Force. And most importantly, they cannot feel what you have become.
I have sought to preserve the Jedi Order, and I have gathered all that I know of the Sith to this place, so I might find them and stop them.
I had wondered if any of these holocrons had survived Dantooine. You have taken relics from one destroyed planet to the devastation of another.
It was always intended for the Jedi to retreat to Telos should Dantooine be attacked, taking all their lore with them. We could not allow the tragedy at Ossus to happen again.
Such an act marked Telos for destruction. It is why the Sith came here, though the fleet commanders did not know why. It is why Revan ordered its destruction to mark the beginning of the Jedi's civil war. It was a message that there would be no place for the Jedi to retreat, to hide. I would not be surprised if Revan left other gifts beneath the surface of the planet. Much can be buried beneath graveyards that will never be found.
When the Sith attacked, I felt Telos die. Turbo lasers fell like lightning upon the landscape, as they did on Dantooine. So many died. So many voices, screaming in pain.
Yes, such acts leave their mark on the galaxy. Their cries travel far, though few can hear them.
How did it happen?
Search your heart. It was never battle that called to you, never battle that caused you to fall. Alacor 5 has touched many things, and it casts its echoes still.
Why did she betray me?
You betrayed yourself. Do not blame the exile. And unlike you and I, there is still a chance that one may be saved. The one that you cast out.
Where is the exile? I had thought...
Oh, she will come, but it will be too late to save either of us. It is such a quiet thing to fall, but far more terrible is to admit it. Your mistress awaits. She has much to share with you.
Oh, shit! Well, I'm on my own. On +1, Dex +2, Strength +2. Oh, that's nice. Critical hit, Awareness +1. Res +20. I have a whole bunch of equipment that can help me out here, but honestly, I'm frightened. I'm thinking, yeah, I am legitimately scared. Well, that was a whole rough half of the first episode, or whole rough first half of the episode, but yeah, that second half, holy shit. You guys still on the line? You have any thoughts? Well, it's not endgame yet, but we're coming close to it. Hopefully 2 or 3. I was hoping to be done by tonight, but let's just say I got lost and a whole bunch of other stuff made me look like a complete freaking idiot. Next episode, we'll see where this takes us, but I am frightened. I'm scared. But, yeah. I gotta face my fears sometime. Alright. Tomorrow, starting at 2 Eastern, Matt and I will be doing the Summer of Bond. We'll be doing a long triple header. It will be first 3 Roger Moore films. Sunday, late afternoon, I'm going to be continuing more of East 9 Monster Knox, but yeah, we'll still be doing more nights next Friday night. Yeah. This one was a doozy. Bunch of revelations and stuff. We're getting there. Getting there. Not so much that I'm just scared like the story scares me. It's just that I feel like I'm gonna get my ass sorely. Just like some regular butt up my ass. It's gonna be a hardened boot. It's just a hardened boot up my ass.
Yeah. Yeah, but I look forward to tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. 3 movies.
Yeah, did you see the ending of the episode? Because that was quite a shocker.
As far as how it turned out?
Yes.
Not really. There's a lot of, like, stack at the end.
You missed did you miss the entire Jedi Council scene?
Oh, wait, sorry. I thought you were referring to the session last time. Yeah.
Okay. Your thoughts? Come on. Don't leave me dead here. Where am I talking to? Hyperspace?
Hmm.
Space, the final frontier. Going space. Bonus coverage of Sinistar, because why the hell not?
Alright. Didn't you say you wanted to do Super Metroid?
Well, I was gonna do Nestroid. I was gonna do Metroid at the, if I went nowhere on Knights, I actually went somewhere and advanced the plot, so...
Yeah, I really turned around that kind of towards the end. Because we were going in circles, and then we figured out where that last Jedi Knight was. It was on Dantooine. That Jedi Knight was on Dantooine. There was a few Jedi Masters there. So, I guess we're gonna ditch the backup plan?
Yeah. It's like, I succeeded where I wanted to be. So, like I said, fallback plans are when things truly fall to shit.
Yeah.
Damn it!
Known as a... this would be known as a bonus plan.
Beware, I live.
One more time, because I owe you all a seizure.
Asteroid Deluxe.
This isn't just asteroids, it's Sinistar. Oh shit, he's almost ready. Warriors are aggressive.
Beware, I live.
Damn it!
Beware, I live.
Done.
Beware, I live.
Oh shit! Better grab all these bombs. Whoa, crap!
Run, run, run.
Ah, boo!
I am Sinistar.
That's our show. Matt, any thoughts you had for the episode?
I thought the turnaround, find the bloody Jedi after just going around in circles was a good way to kind of finish the night session, and yeah, let's just finish it. Let's finish the game up on a high note.
Yeah, because it's one thing where we're going, oh, now we found out the whole truth behind the Jedi Council. And it's going to, yeah, don't continue to be a pawn of the Jedi Council.
Oh yeah, that's what Palpatine tells Anakin. Yeah. So you think I'll take another session to the wrap up nights?
It might take 2. And that's
Yeah.
if I'm willing to spend 4 hours a night on it. Because we have what's left on Telos, and then we might have to do we have to kill the great Sith Lord himself, and probably kill a whole bunch of my party as well.
Darth Revan.
Well, I don't think we'll ever come across Revan ever again, so...
Okay, then he's out.
She's out. Remember, I made Revan a woman.
Oh, yeah. Because isn't in Star Wars Knights of the Republic lore, it's ambiguous where Revan was male or female?
I think canonically, according to the book, Revan was male.
Oh, yeah.
Or, okay, I don't think I want to say canonically that strictly, kind of like how there's a book novelization of Mech Warrior 3.
Apocryphal or whatever, however it's pronounced.
Yeah, assuming everything goes right and I play my cards correctly, it might take another 2 weeks. I don't know, I have not been in any motivation to go through like 4 hours or go through a whole series of plot twists. Or, go through a plot twist after I spend a whole hour being tired. I'm going, I do not feel like I want to play this game anymore. Like, yeah, my morale hits rock bottom and we're going, oh great, we actually find something, and this time I had to bloody look up a guide. I'm going, I have to go revisit this place? Damn it.
Yeah.
But
do you think is this the worst Star Wars game you've ever played?
No.
What would that be?
Hot take. In terms of mechanics, I'd say Shadows of the Empire.
Really? Seriously? Why Shadows?
I have not played that many other Star Wars games, so it just depends on like how much of it. Well, here's the other thing about Shadows of the Empire. It doesn't have a lot of things that we take for granted in modern games nowadays. It's like you don't know where you're aiming, and it's like sometimes you're going, okay, I'm going from one mode to another, and then it's like you have a bunch of levels that now that you look back at it, you're going, how the hell did we have the patience to go through this?
Oh yeah. Well, try Stars Connect and then we'll talk.
Yeah, because like I said, I haven't played that many Star Wars games to make an entire judgment to say which one which one have I grown to not like, or which one did I think not age well. I mean, sure, I can make a case for Knights of the Old Republic probably not aging well, but the problem is, though, it's like I take what has been given in like 2010's RPGs on at least the good side of it for granted. And I'm not going to be the first to say this, but sometimes having to do things in Knights seems like a chore.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, don't get me wrong, I like the story, but mechanically, I just felt like breaking my own knees.
Yeah,
and it's probably because I've just lost all patience in playing some games these days.
You're just burnt from them?
Yeah. Or better yet, you might have a title or two that kind of raises your standards a bit too high. You're going, Damn, I'm taking this game for granted a bit too much.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. But you haven't heard of the complete travesty that Stars Connect?
I've heard of some of it, but I'm like, if it's not my cup of tea, it's not my cup of tea. I'm not gonna scald my hands trying to look into it, or scald my eyes.
And there's the famous video game. Which I'm going to do a video series on that at some point.
It's like a vast house.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to him. But you're feeling the ending coming, correct?
Yeah, because I'm thinking we're at the point where it's like, yeah, we've gathered the few remaining Jedi, and well, Kreia just told them, it's like, you guys really know nothing about the Sith. So, and yeah, it feels like that we are committed to Endgame. So, yep, all hands on deck. We're landing on Telos. And I do have some equipment that can help me out a bit. You know, some other stat boosters and the like, and, you know, horsepower resist. I'm just gonna wonder if I came in with the wrong sheet of armor. That, I fear, is gonna bite me in the ass. At least I got away with the endgame power, but we're getting there. Getting there.
Well, Knights of the Republic 2 has been a mixed bag for you.
Like I said, I like the story, but mechanically it's been a pain in the ass.
Is it still the same engine?
Yes.
It's like, how did they screw up the main engine up if they pretty much copied the main engine from the original Knights, just expanded upon it? Like, wasn't the game like developed in like less than a year in time for Christmas 04?
Yes.
Ugh. Oh, yeah, because we gotta get it out in time before Revenge of the Sith comes out. Oh, wow. They're not gonna repeat that mistake again and again and again.
Well, it's late. I'm tired. I want to grab some shut-eye. Yeah, I think
Don't blame you.
I'll be in a much happier mood come Saturday and Sunday, and I think I've decided on the kind of pizza I want to buy on for tomorrow's watch party. I did restock my fridge, and I probably could cook something, but I don't know. Whatever I do, I'm gonna be cutting it close. So I was like, you know, let's just do a pre-made. I'll start cooking again on Sunday. As well just make some burgers with sweet potato fries, or I don't know, some fried salmon. I got freezer's full. Gotta start emptying it.
I love salmon.
Mm.
And that I like not the fry. Well, not like, you know, the fish with coating, you know, like fish sticks or whatever. I like that just the fish as the fish and just cook it and then just eat it. I think that's the best fish. It has a bunch of omega acids and stuff.
Of course, you need
Good for your brain too.
you need to have fish that has all of that to begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll be getting there. Yeah, that was one hell of a plot twist, though. It's like you were the one who caused the death of the Jedi all along.
Wow, that that wasn't dejecting at all.
Well, that and the best part was Kreia putting the Jedi in their place.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you've been hiding it. Yeah, it's like, especially Master Vrook, who he definitely should have been voiced by Kurtwood Smith. He definitely had the makings of a Kurtwood Smith-esque character. Jedi dumbass. It's like, hey, when did someone put a lightsaber up your ass? I can totally imagine that now.
But would you rate this as the second or third worst episode of this?
Well, I find unique ways to find new lows.
That time where we totally scrapped one session.
Alright, well, okay. I am gonna go call it a night, and yeah, for those of you guys who are joining us for Summer of Bond, yep, it'll be tomorrow at 2 Eastern, so first 3 of Roger Moore's films. Do not be surprised if we're doing The Man with the Golden Gun and we just spat out a whole bunch of Christopher Lee quotes out of context.
Yeah. I try to do his accent. Well, older Christopher Lee, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well, of course, in the movie it's younger Christopher Lee, but I can do his older voice, you know.
Well, we'll see. We'll see how wild it goes. And yeah, those of you guys who will be coming in Sunday afternoon, I will be doing East 9 Monstrum Nox. Yeah, I've been having a bit of fun with that game so far. But yeah, don't worry.
Good here.
Don't worry. Next 2 days are going to be joyous occasions compared to this one. Any final thoughts before I go off the air?
Don't forget to keep it real, guys.
And don't forget to save, kids. Although, granted, I've done so much saving on the Sith Lords, it's not even funny anymore. It's like I didn't even save 200 times in one career in freaking Mass Effect. For God's sake.
You thought saving was bad? Try Phantom Menace on PlayStation and PC, and we'll talk.
Yeah, I'm thinking like if I ever do another BioWare RPG, we'll definitely do like the vanilla version of the first Mass Effect. I do have that. I'm not going to do the rest of the trilogy though, because one, I don't have another console with me, and two, my tower doesn't have the horsepower. My entire kingdom for a horse! Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.